Okay, that one is like way out. Oh
no! Hey guys, so for today's video we're doing something a little different. So I have a Target and Ulta haul for you, but instead of doing kind of a normal video where you see my face and all that, I'm doing a top-down video. I mentioned in my last Ulta haul that I picked up this hair accessory set from the Ulta Beauty and Gilmore Girls collection, and I did end up purchasing some additional items as well. So I wanted to swatch those for you. So as you see from this flyer, this was the, make sure not to show my address. This was the flyer with the Ariana Grande fragrance on the cover. It's for August 1st through the 21st, and I believe this was delivered at the end of July. So as I mentioned, I did pick up this hair accessory set, and I'll just quickly show you that again. And then I also got the kind of coffee themed bath set, which I think is out of stock. I got the eyeshadows, which I'll swatch for you. I got the brushes and sponges, which I'll show you. And then finally, I got the liners. I think the candle has been out of stock. It says coffee please and a shot of cynicism. And then this lip product is interesting because they're showing it as some lip glosses in the flyer here, but I think they had kind of lip crayons on the website, but I don't think I ever saw any lip glosses. And I believe the lip crayons are also out of stock. So I don't have any lip products to show you, but like I said, I will swatch the eyeshadows and the liners, and then kind of show you the other products as well. One item that I did pick up that isn't on this flyer was this nail polish collection, and that's what I have on my fingertips today. I just applied these, and I think it applied decently well. I think in my last video I said I was kind of on the fence because one of my friends here on YouTube, she said that it wasn't a great set. This retails for $18, so that works out to, I don't know, $4 and some change per polish, which I don't think is bad. I don't know how they wear or anything, but they did apply decently well. I think I got full opacity in 2 coats. I like the red polish. It's just kind of your classic red. The blue is kind of a nice dusty blue. The 2 kind of nude shades I'm not crazy about. They're just not really my type of color, but if you're into those, you may like that. So this is the actual package. It says Ulta Beauty and Gilmore Girls, and it has that same pattern as the scarf that I showed you in my last video. It has the little Chilton logo down here, and hopefully I don't get cuticle oil on the packaging too badly. So looking at the back here, it says, pack your bags, we're headed to Stars Hollow. Surround yourself in feelings of nostalgia and happiness while reminiscing on the special bond between mother-daughter duo Lorelai and Rory Gilmore with this exclusive Ulta Beauty and Gilmore Girls collection. Meet us after school at Luke's Diner. We'll have a hot coffee waiting. So that red shade is Life is Short. The navy color is called Chilton. The nude is Miss Patty's, and the nude shimmer is called Peach Sauce. So obviously you probably wouldn't wear these all together, but I did for the sake of this video. So I'm not sure if these polishes claim to be free of any certain ingredients, but if you are sensitive to anything, hopefully you can kind of see on the back there what the ingredients are. Each polish is 10 ml or 0.34 fluid ounce. So like I said, I can't speak to the wear. My nails are quite short at the moment, so I didn't cap the tips or anything. And I did apply a base coat and top coat as I normally would. But application wise, I mean, I think 2 coats did the job, and the brush was wider than I expected it to be. So that was kind of a pleasant surprise, because I just find wider brushes to be a little bit easier to work with. Okay, so I'll quickly show you this hair accessories set that I showed you in my last video. You can see the headband and then 2 scrunchies, and I think the little descriptor here is the same, says pack your bags, etc. So this has 1 velvet headband, 1 silk scrunchie, and 1 plaid ribbon scrunchie. So I wore the headband in my last video, but I thought just for the sake of 90s nostalgia, I could possibly put a scrunchie on my wrist. I don't know if I'll wear this one. That one might kind of get in the way, but that'll give you a nice close-up look at the ribbon. And then I guess I'll give you another look at the headband as well. So hopefully you can kind of see the texture and construction of the headband. It's nothing too out of the ordinary, but you know, I think it did a decent job. And then like I said, we just have this kind of satin scrunchie here. So just had that on my wrist. Okay, so let's talk next about this item, which I think is out of stock, but I just wanted to show it to you in case you were curious. I think that's as far out as we can go. So this is the Luke's coffee mug with the almond milk body milk moisturizer, which looks like it's in a spray, which is interesting, and then a caramel latte shower gel. And then on the back it says Ulta Beauty and Gilmore Girls. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find this in store. Okay, so I just kind of unraveled the bottom. So it just had one of these kind of strap things holding it in place. And then we just have the 2 products nesting in this tray. These are both 3 fluid ounce. And then I wasn't sure kind of what the actual mug would be like, just based on the website. Because with this tray in, I wasn't sure if there was some kind of weird lip on it, but that's just holding the product. So you just get a nice kind of ceramic mug. This has a retail value of $16. And the hair accessory set, by the way, was $14, if I didn't mention that. So I'll probably take this off. It says it's dishwasher and microwave safe, so that's nice. But anyway, it's a Luke's coffee mug, and I like that it has Gilmore Girls on the back, and I haven't used it yet, but there you are. Okay, so I just wanted to smell these products because I haven't used either one. So this is a caramel scented shower gel. It doesn't have sodium laureth or lauryl sulfate, so that's a plus. And of course it's sealed. I just painted my nails right before this video, so I'm trying to take every precaution I can. So this doesn't actually smell like much. I'm getting kind of a faint whiff of something sweet and caramel, but it doesn't smell very strongly of coffee, which is something I was a little concerned about because as much as I enjoy drinking coffee, I'm not always in the mood to smell it in like body care or home fragrance. So yeah, I should be able to get some good bubble baths out of that anyway. All right, and then this is the almond milk body milk moisturizer. So let's see if this, okay, so it's definitely like a spray. That smells really nice actually. I do love almond scents, and it's not like the L'Occitane almond, but I guess it's kind of reminiscent of that, but maybe with a little bit more of like a floral note. Yeah, so that's actually quite nice. The first few ingredients are water, glycerin, dimethicone. It does have coconut oil in it, and then lots of other things. So yeah, so I think I'll be able to use that as well. So I kind of just bought it for the mug and just because I was doing this video, but I will actually be able to use the products, which is a huge plus. I love how they say do not eat, not a food. So if you can get your hands on this set, it's, I think, worth picking up. I do like the Ulta Beauty hand soap in lavender. I've really been enjoying that. So Ulta Beauty does make some good personal care items. Okay, so let's talk about the other items I have here. Okay, so next up we have the brush set. It says it's a 5-piece brush and makeup sponge set. So you get 3 brushes with a daisy pattern, and then you get a yellow sponge and a blue sponge. On the bottom it says, I love you 1,000 yellow daisies. So there's a powder brush, a blending brush, an eyeshadow brush, and a beauty sponge, and then an angled beauty sponge. And I think this retails for $20, which is a little expensive. I can really only speculate as to how the brushes and the sponges will perform. One thing I did want to look at was if the website has any instructions for dampening the sponge. Okay, so it doesn't have any instructions. I guess I can dampen them and see if they expand. Okay, so I'm going to go dampen these. I'll take a freeze frame of what they look like before. Okay, so these definitely got bigger. Hopefully that'll come across on camera. I'm trying to keep my hands in kind of roughly the same position. I could kind of feel them getting bigger as I was running them under the water, more so than like a beauty blender. So I don't know if every sponge does that or if the sponge has to be kind of specially designed to do so, but I mean, they feel perfectly nice. I don't know how they, again, apply foundation or anything, but I just wanted to kind of test them out to see if they do get bigger. So hopefully you guys find that helpful. And then let's, like I said, I just did my nails, so I'm trying to kind of be careful in how I take things out. Okay, so this is the powder brush. Doesn't have any kind of brush name or anything on it. It feels nice and soft. It's fairly kind of loose, or what's the word? Like kind of pliable. It's not super dense. I guess it's easier to say it that way. So I think this would be nice for kind of an all-over dusting of powder. Feels pretty soft. I don't know whether this is synthetic necessarily. Oh, it says it is cruelty-free, so I'm guessing that means it's synthetic. So I'll just grab my rougher number 22 brush, which I think needs clean. So just by way of comparison, this is, I think, quite a bit larger and denser. This is the rougher number 5, which is a blush brush. This is the Bobbi Brown blush brush I just grabbed. Kind of similar in overall size, but much fluffier. So those are all the brushes that are within easy reach of me, but if you have any specific comparisons that you'd like, I can see if I have that other brush in my collection. But yeah, it feels nice and soft. So I'm not sure how well this holds up to washing, but it does feel nice. So yeah, so there's that. So I'm guessing this one is the blending brush, and this one is the eyeshadow brush. This one is much kind of firmer, more of a shader. This one is, you know, has more kind of give to it. The shape of it, it's a little blunt. It's pinched, but then it doesn't really have any kind of, I don't know, roundness to it that you would normally expect in a blending brush. The handles feel fairly cheap, I have to say. They're just kind of a plastic. I have a friend whose dog is named Daisy, so I'm wondering if she might like to use these. She's not like super into makeup or anything, but I think most people appreciate having makeup brushes they can use. So yeah, like I said, nothing crazy. They feel, you know, decent for synthetic brushes. Let's see, I have my Refer number 2 brush, which is a little shader. So let's zoom in. So very similar. I don't think they're identical by any means. First of all, the Refer is natural hair, but similar idea. I don't have any blending brushes that kind of leap to mind immediately, but if you do, again, let me know. So that is the brush and sponge set. Okay, so last up in this collection, we have the eyeliner set and the eyeshadow palettes, which they sent in a little bubble mailer, so that's appreciated. We have this 6-piece gel eyeliner set, and this retails for $18. Unfortunately, I think the package of this one suffered a little bit. This one might have been shipped with the nail polish. I think I placed maybe 2 different orders to kind of take advantage of using that coupon multiple times. So there's that. So the names of the gel liners are Poodles, which is the white, Queen of Ice Cream, which is a light blue, World of Books, which is a taupe, Doses Market, which is a brown. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Off to College is a black, and Dragonfly Inn is a lilac. And these each have 0.13 grams or 0.004 ounces, and these are made in China. So I think so far the nail polish was made in the USA, but everything else I think has been made in China. So these have an interesting packaging to them. Okay, so let's see what these look like. Ulta Beauty Gel Eyeliner. It looks like they have the kind of daisy theme. It says Gilmore Girls. Made in China. I don't think they say the shade name on here, which is kind of a shame. Okay. It would have been nice if they had included that. So first off, we have the white. So these are twist up. And it looks like they will twist down. So feels a little dry. That is the white called Poodles. Next up we have the Queen of Ice Cream. The tips of these look like they are not kind of perfectly formed. You can see that just kind of all. Well, that's the color. So I think, you know, there's a little bit of finesse in getting kind of the right amount up. World of Books is the taupe. Oh, okay, that one is like way out. Oh no! Well, I don't know if that's the entirety of product you get. Oh. Alright, well, I'll just try to swatch it, which is a shame because that was probably one of the colors I could have used the most. I think there is some benefit to sharpenable pencils. That's a nice kind of pretty metallic. Okay, well, maybe I will be able to use that on the lids. Okay, so next up we have Doses Market, which is the brown. Okay, that seems to perform pretty well. Off to College is the black. Not the blackest black. I just went over that a few times. And then finally we have Dragonfly Inn, which is the lilac, which is not really doing so well. So I wouldn't say these are foolproof. There's some pretty colors in here. Obviously some more wearable ones and then some more kind of colorful. This, what is this called? World of Books. It's kind of flaking up. It's a really pretty interesting color actually. I don't know that I have anything exactly that color. There's the basic brown, black, there's that lilac, that icy blue, and a white. So I do plan to do a full look on the face using these products, but just to give you the swatches and kind of some initial impressions. So the last thing up here while I'm removing the eyeliner from my hands is this eyeshadow quad duo. And I have to say that Ulta is a little frustrating in how they stock their website because you saw that flyer and it had the lip gloss product, which I don't think I ever saw. The candle I think was out of stock super quickly, and then there were some items like the hair set and maybe some others that I saw go up on the Ulta website, and I was kind of debating whether to pick anything up. And then I saw this eyeshadow duo go up. So this was one of the later items to go up on the website. So I don't even know if all of the like Gilmore Girls collection was available at the same time. But when I saw this go up, that kind of sealed the deal in terms of purchasing the collection. Even though I don't have kind of a full face of everything. So I thought this was interesting. So there's two separate quads. One says, I'm the Rory to your Lorelai, and this one says, I'm the Lorelai to your Rory. So, you know, you can come to your own conclusion about how appropriate you think this color story or this theming is. All right, so there's one neutral palette, which is this one, and one mauve palette, which is this one. And they do actually have shade names, which is nice. So the shades in this palette they describe as a light nude, shimmer bronze, tan, and muted golden brown. And on this palette, it's light pink, metallic taupe, muted pink, and deep mauve. And these are made in Taiwan. Okay. So let's look at this one. I'm the Lorelai to your Rory. So this is the neutral palette. And we have the shades Luke's, Al's Pancakes, Chat Club, and Coffee. So just your standard. Again, I'm not normally this careful when I open things, but I don't want to chip a nail. So the packaging does open like so. It's fairly kind of cheap plastic packaging, but I do appreciate that they at least kind of named the shades and you have some indication of which shade is which. So no primer or anything on my arm. It's not like the creamiest shadow I've ever felt. So that is the neutral palette. We have the light nude is Luke's. The shimmer bronze is e.l.f. Pancakes. The tan is Chat Club. And the golden brown is Coffee. So I mean, a nice kind of wearable look. Could definitely use those. They swatch pretty well. So that is the neutral palette. All right, and then next up, the Rory palette. These shades are I Smell Snow, Valedictorian, Stars Hollow, and Movie Night. Again, not the creamiest I've ever felt, but that's not necessarily a deal breaker. So I Smell Snow is the light pink, Valedictorian is the metallic taupe, Stars Hollow is the muted pink, and Movie Night is the deep mauve. Metallics look nice. So I think you're going to get a similar look with each palette. The tones are a little bit different, but I think the depths of each shade, each corresponding shade is very similar. And you have 3 mattes in each palette and one kind of, you know, mid-tone metallic. So again, I will play with these on the eyes, but those are the swatches. So that's it for the Gilmore Girls items I have. One more item I purchased from Ulta I wanted to quickly share with you. I got the Strivectin Anti-Wrinkle Intensive Eye Concentrate Plus for wrinkles. This is a 1/4 ounce and this size retails for $15, I believe. So I picked this up because I heard the women behind the Breaking Beauty podcast talk about it. And I know one of them talked about how, I guess she was kind of in between Botox, and she used this on the 11th between her eyebrows, and she said it really did make a difference. So far I don't really have that particular wrinkle appearing yet, but I did want to try it out. So it is in a tube format like so. If that is of interest to you. And I did want to make sure to mention this product because currently Ulta has a gift with purchase. So you can get basically another, I think this is also a 1/4 ounce size as a gift with purchase. So you're basically getting buy one, get one free for $15. You're getting 1/2 ounce for $15, however you want to think about it. I haven't actually started using it, but I definitely was intrigued. And I think I put this on my Instagram stories as well. But if you have tried this product and you like it, I also wanted to mention that Costco currently has it where you get, I think 1 ounce is the full size, plus you get another 0.25 fluid ounce, so this size, for $32 currently, and I think the 1 ounce size normally retails for like 60 something, like at Ulta, not at Costco. So anyway, so if you are a fan of that product already, you might want to check out Costco. I think this is good through the 29th, and I think you can get it on Costco.com as well. So that was it for my Ulta haul. And then I also wanted to quickly share with you some items I got at Target. So the first item I wanted to show you is this cute little notebook I actually am referring to for my notes. But this is a little like cloth bound notebook. This is from the brand West Emery, I guess, or Note Taking Co. It says "We are made of stardust" in gold on this kind of navy cloth cover. And it's a spiral bound like you see, and it just has kind of normal lined pages. It looks like they are perforated. So yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I find it easier to organize my thoughts and refer to things that are written out as opposed to my phone or whatever. So this was only, I think $7.50, which I thought was a really great deal. The only negative thing, the little kind of sleeve they had on it, with the, you know, price and everything. It has stickers on the cover. You can see my Ipsy notes. That kind of tore off, you know, stuff from the inside. So not the end of the world, but you know, you always wish they would kind of package things in a way that didn't destroy the product. But I think I can maybe just slap some stickers on the inside cover, make it prettier anyway, or like decoupage it or something like that. So anyway, just a fun little notebook. I thought that was really pretty. And then I also found this body brush in the dollar spot. So this is $3. And I picked this up because, bear with me while I open it. So I picked this up because if you saw my FabFitFun, what will I select kind of video, they had something like this as one of the possible options, but it looks like they substituted that for, I think, a pair of combs, something like that. So I just thought I would give this a try for $3. The way that you put your hands in is a little bit different than the one that was either in the FabFitFun or the one I showed in that video. It's a little bit more of an egg shape as opposed to a circle, but it does still have this little like hook that you can hang it up by. You can see someone using it there. Doesn't say what it's made of. I would assume it's silicone, but it doesn't say. It says it's made in China. But anyway, I just thought I would pick this up for $3 just to kind of test it out. It does feel a little bit kind of floppier, a little bit, I don't know, like it might not be quite as exfoliating as some others, but anyway, that was the dollar spot. And then I also got this Venus Pure Shave Butter. It was a collaboration with Rifle Paper Company, so very pretty design on the packaging. They also did, I think, some like razors, both like reusable ones and single-use disposable ones. So I thought I would pick this up and give it a shot. This is in the honey flower scent, and it has shea butter. This is 6 fluid an ounce. It says it's made without dyes, parabens, and SLS sulfate. And this was, I think, $6.79. But you can, I think, use a like a Target Circle offer for 10% off. So I just thought it would be nice to kind of get something from this collaboration without necessarily replacing a razor or anything like that. So it does smell nice. I mean, it's a light floral. I can definitely use that. So it's definitely more of like a thick lotion. It's not kind of foamy or anything like that. So yeah, so if you're like me and you enjoy the kind of Rifle Paper Company designs, then you might enjoy that in your shower. And then just 2 more items. I got the e.l.f. Putty Brush. Oh, still have shaving cream on my thumb here. I got the e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator. We were just at Target and I saw it, so I grabbed it. So this is $6, I think, both on Ulta and Target. If you buy it directly from e.l.f., you can probably get some sort of deal or discount or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to give this a shot. It's smaller than I thought it would be, to be honest. So I think Taylor Wynn uses this a lot for cream blushes. So I just wanted to, I don't know, play around with it. So a little e.l.f. brush. And then finally I got the Honest Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Coral Peach. But I saw this and I wanted to grab it because it is that new packaging that I mentioned. So if you saw, was it my last video? I talked about getting two Honest Beauty blushes, cream blushes. These are in the shade Rose Pink and Peony Pink. And I mentioned in the video that on the Ulta website, there was something that looked like this. So I wasn't completely sure what I would be getting, but I think it's just one of those cases where they're kind of finishing up their older stock as they're replacing with the newer stock. So I'll just quickly show you the colors. I do like the newer packaging better, and I'll get into why in a moment. But this is the shade Rose Pink. They have little mirrors, as you can see. This one I think was shipped when it was hot. I mean, it's still hot, but that's why there's a little bit of kind of texture on the surface there where I think things got a little hot during transit. So we have Rose Pink and Peony Pink. And then this one, like I said, is Coral Peach. And I think this is a magnet. Oops. So these seem to have very different price points according to the shade, at least on the Target website. I think Coral Peach is currently $14.59. So I'm not sure if the newer packaging is more expensive at the moment and they're trying to get rid of like the older packaging. I'm not sure. But if you know that you definitely want the newer packaging, it might be worthwhile to purchase in store for the time being until they've like absolutely kind of switched over. But the reason I like this new packaging, it has, you know, a nice modern look to it. It has this kind of metal style packaging. Still has a mirror, but the truly amazing thing about it to me is if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I love a product that I can depot. So this does pop out like so. So you have the magnet. So, you know, this isn't as eco-friendly as like Aether Beauty is with, you know, the magnet and the mirror and everything, but I do really like that it is removable. If you've looked at any of the like Salt in New York products and you've kind of been attracted to that sort of individual pan format of cream products, you might want to look into this. I'm tempted now to get the newer packaging in these shades so that I can put all of these in a palette. There is one more shade that I don't have, which I think is like a berry shade. Yeah, so I think this is definitely a plus. I forgot to show you the back. So there isn't anything on the back, which is a shame, but that's kind of par for the course. I did, by the way, just kind of ease my little spatula in between the pan and the plastic to see if they popped out. Oh, there you go. To see if they popped out or if they're magnetic, but I don't think they are. I think they're glued in. But if you know differently, do tell me. So yeah, that's my little update on Honest Beauty. I hope you guys, I hope you found that little exploration on my part interesting anyway. So that's gonna be it for this little Target and Ulta haul. Let me know how you liked the format. I know I just uploaded an Ulta haul not too long ago. So sorry for uploading kind of the same type of video, but hopefully this made it a little bit different, a little bit interesting. This is a lot heavier as I'm picking it up, so if that is a concern, if you want to travel with it, be aware of that. But anyway, so yeah, so that's gonna do it for me. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.